January is over! Yes! We've made
We
it!
did it!
We survived!
What's up, guys? This is Review It. I'm Kelly.
I'm James.
And today we are doing our coming soon for February. So these are basically all the movies you can for sure expect a review from, and then what other videos we're going to be doing this month. I'm going to go ahead and start with the first movie that we're going to be seeing in February, which is Monuments Men. This basically has a really great cast in it. It is George Clooney. It has Bill Murray. Matt Damon is in this movie. It's basically about a World War II platoon that is asked to retrieve this art masterpiece from Nazi thieves, and that's pretty much where you have your movies.
That same weekend we have the Lego movie. Now, I'm a huge Lego fan, so this is definitely going to be a childhood movie for me. It's pretty much just, it's self-explanatory. You have a movie based on Legos. The story is about one Lego figure, I can't remember his name, but he pretty much has to save his whole Lego world kingdom. And he teams up with plenty of different Lego characters like Batman, Superman, all kinds of really cool things, and I think it's going to be a really cool movie. One thing to note though, all three of these movies, Monuments Men, Lego Movie, and Vampire Academy, come out in the same weekend. So the reason why there are parentheses by our names is because we, as much as it's hard to believe, we can't see all three movies in one day, so we will both be seeing Monuments Men together. However, I will be seeing Lego Movie by myself while she will go see Vampire Academy by herself. And so that's how the reviews will be.
Alright, the next one that we have again in that same weekend that I am going to see by myself is Vampire Academy. I'm really excited about this. This is based off one of the best-selling books by Rochelle Mead. And it's basically about this whole vampire society. It's revolving around this girl named Rose Hathaway that is a vampire, which is half human, half vampire, and she has to protect her Maury vampire person. So you're basically going through her life and seeing how she is protecting her vampire.
Next, we have RoboCop. I'm a little excited. Maybe this is going to be a guilty pleasure, but it is a remake of the classic sci-fi movie. It's basically about a cop who suffers a lot of mortal injuries and he ends up being put into a robotic suit and he becomes a RoboCop. Then next we have Pompeii in 3D. Now this will be the movie that we see this month that will be in 3D. Maybe we're going to regret it, who knows. It is a movie from Wes Anderson, I believe his name is, and he did the Resident Evil movies. He's not very good. I don't like him very much, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be decent. It's got Jon Snow from Game of Thrones in there. Who doesn't like that? But other than that, it's pretty much Titanic, but with a volcano.
Alright, the next one we have is 3 Days to Kill. This one has Kevin Costner in it.
Yay.
And basically what he's doing is trying to reconnect with his estranged daughter. But in the process, he is offered this drug that could save his life. 3 Days to Kill. I'm sure it deals with killing.
No.
And Non-Stop, this movie has Liam Neeson in it, and he is an air marshal. I'm really excited about this movie. I don't know. But he is an air marshal. He is getting some text messages saying that all the people on this flight are going to start dying one by one unless you give me $150 million. So he has to kind of go through the process of saving all these people while he's way up in the air. So
yeah,
I think it's really good.
It's a thriller, and it's got Liam Neeson in it, and he's definitely been dominating the early months of the year for the past few years since Taken came out, which kind of revived his career. And let me tell you, on a side note, all the movies that we've seen this month, I can tell you that Pompeii and Nonstop are not short on marketing funds because every movie we've seen, both of those trailers have been there. I think we could probably recite those trailers word for word at this point. Finally, for this month, we have Welcome to Yesterday. This is a movie that I'm a little intrigued about. I don't know for sure because when I watched the trailer, I saw Michael Bay's name, and that kind of worries me instantly. But it seems kind of interesting. Maybe it's about a bunch of teens who end up discovering time travel, and they screw around with it because
that's what teens do.
They're teenagers. What else do they do? Alright, so that's it for movie reviews. Now we're going to get into the other videos that we're doing this month. First off, like I did for January, I am going to do Game of Thrones Season 2 review. If you saw the review for Season 1, I love Game of Thrones, so I'm super excited to talk about Season 2.
Alright, and the next video we're going to do is Flashback Friday. We have not picked our bad movie we're going to be reviewing again yet, so just expect Flashback Friday will be popping up this month again.
And it may not even be a bad movie. We don't know what it's going to be yet. We're still kind of talking about it, but we will make sure to let you know in the next few videos, because I'm sure you'll find out beforehand. Okay, Next, we'll have our second film talk. Now, like we said before, we're still kind of dealing with the topic of this month's film talk, but as of right now, we're thinking about making it focus on remakes. Since we have RoboCop coming out, we would like to talk about remakes. We would like to talk about the remakes we like, the ones we don't like, what was better than the original, and what was just made the original even bad, looking back at it.
Right. The next one we're going to do is another book review. I'm going to actually do the review on Insurgent by Veronica Roth, which is the second the second book in the Divergent series. So hopefully we'll finish these out before the actual movie comes up.
And at the end of the month, we have our movie recommendations. We started this in January, and we had a good time picking out the bad movies and the really good movies that we found on these online streaming services. And it's been a lot of fun, so we're definitely going to find more throughout the month of February, and we will bring them to you. Alright, that's it for Coming Soon for February 2014. We're hoping this will be better than January. Even though there's way more movies this month, we are really hoping that these turn out to be better.
They should.
Don't say that, don't jinx it.
I won't jinx it, okay.
Alright, so that's it for us today. Hey, in the comments, make sure to tell us what you're excited to see this month. Are there any movies that we missed that you would like for us to review? Make sure to let us know. We're plenty happy to go do it, even though it's spending a lot of money.
And if you have an idea about like our film talk or our Flashback Friday, something you want to see us go back and review or just talk about in general, let us know. We want to do what you want to see, so definitely let us know in the comments. And also subscribe to us, please.
Yeah, do that too. And like you said, also with the TV series and the book reviews, if there's a book out there that you love, tell it to her. If there's a TV show you love out there, tell it to me. We will talk about them because we want to entertain you. We want you to come to our channel to find cool things that you are interested in. While we will talk about things that we enjoy too, we would also like to include you in it so you don't feel left out.
Right. And make sure if you have a comment that's going to specifically one of us, say either Kelly or James so we know who needs to be responding to the comment.
Alright, so that's it for us today. This is Review It. I'm James.
I'm Kelly.
See you next time.